Hello everyone, it's Lisa Turner here from Psycademy, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer, it's actually not going to be me, it's going to be my guides. So in a moment I'm going to invoke my guides, no one guide. I'm going to answer one of the really common questions. So it's a question that came in into the page, and we get this question a lot. So this isn't just for you if you're the person who asked this question, and I'm not going to mention your name because you asked to be private. But if you've asked this question, this is for you. So the question is, how can I attract my soulmate? So I'm going to invoke my guides and they are going to answer for you. Now, just a little thing on this. If you like this video, please like it. If you want to share it, please do so, because I think it has a powerful message. I know a powerful message is coming through about soulmates and about relationships. One of the invitations is, I love it if you post comments, but when I'm invoked, I probably won't find it that easy to answer and respond. And at this particular time, I'm not going to be answering, well, I don't know. Who knows what no one guide are going to do. Normally, they don't answer other questions, but if they do, they do. What I'm basically saying is I can't guarantee this isn't going to be like an open channeling session where I'm going to answer questions for an hour. Basically, I've just done that for 2 hours for my people. So I'm going to answer this question, but I'm not going to guarantee to answer any others. So, okay, here we go. Invoking Nicola's here. Hello, hello. So I'm going to invoke and answer the question, how can I attract my soulmate? To answer your question, how can I attract my soulmate, presupposes several things, which is that there is a soulmate. So first, let us speak of the nature of how you relate, and the many presuppositions and assumptions about relating that are not necessarily helpful. And first, we will introduce ourselves. We are no one guide. We are a non-physical stream of consciousness. We are not a dead person. We have never incarnated, and we express ourselves and communicate through the medium of Lisa. She invokes us, and we are present in her physical body, and she allows us to speak through her. So let us speak to you of soulmates and twin flames, which is also a similar expression. There is a common misconception or a misunderstood idea that you come into this world and that there is one person that you must find, and you must find this one person. And if you do not find this one person, that you will forever be unhappy. So first, let us dispel this myth. There is no one individual for you. Anyone can be and is your soulmate, because you are an individual expressing the divine through you. You are an aspect of source, and any other being that is an aspect of source can represent a way for you to unite with them, for you to couple with them, for you to join with them and experience joy as you express yourself and they express themselves as an embodiment of the divine. So your soulmate is not one individual and one personality, one human that you must find. And if you do not find them, then you are forever destined to be miserable because you did not find the right one, because this would limit you. And anytime any belief that limits you, that causes you to be at effect, if you like, the effect of some external circumstance. I'm not happy because I haven't got my soulmate. So let us also speak of the other presupposition that is in this. It presupposes that you need to find your soulmate, that you are incomplete unless you find your soulmate. And another limiting terminology that is used is your twin flame. And this is expressed as this, that when you incarnate, your soul is split into two, and that you are parked in different bodies, and you must forever seek each other out so you can become whole. This is disempowering, and any belief that disempowers you or limits you is not a spiritual truth. It is a spiritual misconception that limits you. Let us explain. First of all, soul is infinite. And if you divide infinity by any number, it is still infinity, because it is always infinite. So you cannot have an infinite soul divided by 2 and then it must find itself, because it's already infinite. It is already complete. So there is no splitting of souls. This is not a possibility. Mathematically, it is impossible. infinity divided by anything is still infinity. Put it into your calculator, put it into your computer, and you will find this. It will say it does not compute, or you will give the answer infinity or non-recursive, or that is a mathematics. We're digressing. So then you have this concept that you are incomplete unless you find this other person who completes you. And this is the most disempowering understanding of relating, that you are not complete in and of yourself. So let us clarify this. You are complete, and if you do not feel complete, then this is because you have limitations and limiting beliefs and lack of wholeness within you, and this can never be completed externally. It must always be completed internally by doing the work, the great work of spiritual and emotional awareness and awakening. This is the great work. So if you do not feel whole, you can never find it from outside of you, and this would always create a dysfunctional and codependent relationship. So it is our invitation. We, Know One Guide, invite you to first do the work, to first embody and access the whole complete version of you, to be aware that you are divine, that you are complete, you are perfect, and that you do not need anything outside of you. And if you have this as an experience, that this is because there is limiting patterning or limiting beliefs or negative emotions that are stored in your being. So let us answer another question that is perhaps a more empowering question. How can I create a loving and whole and empowering relationship? And this is in part how we have already answered this. You create an empowering and loving relationship by first recognizing that you are whole, by first realizing, by first creating that experience, by releasing anything that has you believe that you are anything other than whole. So embody that wholeness, learn to become whole, awaken to your own wholeness, and then you will attract another whole person. Because what humans frequently attempt to do is they feel unwhole, and then they try and fill this hole by seeking another, that they will attempt to make one whole person between the two of them, and that will always be dysfunctional and codependent. Instead, one whole person finds another whole person. There is no need, but together you become more, you become greater than two. You are no longer even, so a less than whole and a less than whole does not even equal one. But then if you are whole and you are meeting another and communing and coupling and joining and relating with another that is also whole, you create greater than one. You create expansiveness, that you both inspire each other to become more, and you are also completely satisfied and complete, even if that other chooses not to be with you, or if you choose not to be with that other. This is how you find your soulmate. This is how you find and attract an optimum loving and empowering relationship, by first recognizing that you are whole, you are love, you are a living embodiment and expression of the divine. And when you are that, and you have no need of another, you will find that you attract others to you who have no need. Because in truth, the reason that other relationships have frequently that you have experienced them as unsatisfying, and you have questioned, is this my soulmate? The reason you have even asked that question is because you are aware that they need you or you need them. And this neediness is at the deepest level unattractive. You may not be aware of it. Superficially, it can appear very magnetic, but this is an illusion, and it is superficial. So if you have a need, you may find yourself very attracted to other people, certain specific people, but once you release that need by becoming whole in yourself, then you will never attract someone who needs you. They will be repulsive is a strong word. They will simply be very unattractive to you. You will not desire them, and they may desire you, but because you do not desire them, you will be unattainable to them, and you will choose not them. You will choose another whole and complete being, or another. In truth, all beings are whole. They just perceive themselves as not that. So you will attract another who perceives themselves as that. And we will also speak of this. The purpose of relationships is not to complete you. It is to express you, to expand you. And that when you find that you are able, and it is for you to learn even more about yourself, you project onto your most intimate partners your lovers that which is unexpressed and unconscious within you. And you do this so that it can be brought into awareness. And it is this that enables you to create a loving and whole relationship by learning about yourself. You project onto another that which is most unconscious so that you can become aware of it, so that you can grow and change. And when you do, then you love this person even more because they allow you to become even more, to express even more love. We have spoken. I hope you liked that. If you did like that, click the likey button. If you really liked it and you think someone else would benefit, click the share button. Who do you know who's got a not totally whole functioning relationship? And yeah, that's it. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea now. I love you lots. See you on our next Facebook Live or whatever. Bye for now. Bye.